Welcome everyone to today's talk show. I'm your host Rea Boy. Beside I have guest who is Anne Wagare Kenodia from Murang'a University of Technology. Also Faith Danu, who is also a student from Murang'a University of Technology. Stay tuned, guys. Today we are going to discuss a critical issues which affect most of Murang'a University students, which is gender-based violence. We are going to start with our guest, Anne Wagare Kenodia. Anne Wagare Kenodia, what do you understand by the term gender-based violence?
So gender-based violence is harmful acts directed to individuals based on their gender, which can be physical, psychological, or emotional abuse.
Thank you very much, Kenodia. Faith Danu, what are the prevalent factors that causes gender-based violence among Murang'a University students?
So there are cases that have been found among Murang'a University students that causes GBV. One is cultural beliefs and norms. Cultural norms and beliefs. It's where you live together with your partner, but your male partner abuses you by preferring you do everything as a female partner. For example, you cook for him, you wash clothes, you cost share rent. Yeah, that's one of the cause that causes GBV. Another one we have cyberbullying. This is where maybe your coursemate shares your photos, your intimate photos with your fellow students without your consent. So that causes GBV. And lastly, we have intimate partner violence. So here, it's where you live with your partner, but he beats you regularly. And instead of running away, you just stay with him. So those are the causes.
Thank you very much, Danu, for telling us the factors that causes gender-based violence. I want to go back to you, Kenodia. How can we try to combat or stop gender-based violence among Murang'a University students? Which steps are we going before to stop? You can give us in a wider way, because today our talk show, our main theme in this talk show, we want to combat gender-based violence among Murang'a University students. So you can tell us in details and explain well, so that even our audience who are listening to us, those who are watching us, they may understand means or factors that we can use to stop gender-based violence among Murang'a University students. And Wagare Kenodia, you can tell us.
So one way to fight gender-based violence is by creating awareness, where we can use social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok to combat gender-based violence. Two, we can collaborate with NGOs that fight gender-based violence. We can come together and support and help to stop gender-based violence. Then we can use support systems like workshops to teach people the effects of gender-based violence. Then we have peer education, where we can come together and educate our own peers on effects of gender-based violence and ways to stop it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And on the issue of workshops, how can you, let's say it's you is acting like a motivation speaker, how can you be addressing all, which means would you use to combat?
By creating clubs which fight against gender-based violence and teach people. By creating WhatsApp groups or maybe TikTok or Twitter to teach people about gender-based violence. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Faith, you can give us the final conclusion about gender-based violence.
So what I can tell my fellow students is, if you experience any kind of GBV within your partner or your classmate, you can speak or you can choose to walk away. That's all.
Thank you. Anne Wagale, you can give us final remarks on gender-based violence.
So thank you for having me here, and I love what you are doing to teach people about gender-based violence, because so many people are crying out there silently and going through a lot, which may lead to depression, and you can hear so many cases of people killing themselves due to gender-based violence, maybe, and cry silently without coming to speak out. So I would urge everyone to practice gender equality, and yeah.
For me, I would also conclude that gender-based violence, so students, we are supposed to work hard to stop and try to avoid things that can cause gender-based violence. Thank you very much, Anne and Danu.